remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for kettle one, I don't settle for goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunton loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything, everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunton, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey, Miss Yvonne. Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, Jay Dinkle. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hey, D-Man. Hey, Natty. Hey, LaWanda. How y'all doing today? What's going on? We here. I feel like I haven't been here in a long time, but that's because last week, I wasn't. That's the reason why it feels like a long time. But officially, welcome. I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, coming to you live from Space 2, Lock and Key Media Group Studios, all of that from the ATL shawty. And last week, as I said, we had the replay of Club Fro and David C. Dennis. If y'all missed it, y'all missed it. You will be able to see it eventually on YouTube because every day at noon, there is a new old video. Is that a good way to put it? New old video being released of the show. So make sure that you're following me. Tell everybody you know to follow me on YouTube. It doesn't cost you anything to go over there and follow me, and you'll get a chance to relive some memories. And you get a chance to see Club Fro and David C. Dennis, the two drinkin'est mofos in Twitch Hollywood land, cut up and just take over the show. And at the end, I just was begging for somebody to raid me out. But tonight, I'm doing Wild, Wacky, and Hopefully Wonderful Part 2. I did not put whiskey at the end of it because this time, all of it is not whiskey. Hey, Malik Stone. You said, what's going on? There's no muddling tonight, but I am trying a bunch of stuff. I can say that. Can't say that. So hopefully these things that I try, I like. I did my simplified rating system. You all remember the cards? Yes. Meh. And Fragonaggle bullshit. I did this time because I was like, I can't keep up with no numbers. That was too much. That was too much. I got my table crackers, my little boring cars crackers, my communion crackers. I got my communion cups. That's what Locke calls them. To taste a bunch of stuff. And I got a mug for one of these things that I'm going to be tasting. But before we get into all of that, tonight I am officially closing out the Spinning Autism campaign. We have raised $5,787. We exceeded our goal. I'm very proud. I'm very, very grateful. I want to give some special thank yous to you all, first of all, for supporting, for giving the reunion your energy, for giving me your energy, donating where you could. I appreciate you very much. I want to give a special thank you to Lock and Key Media for hosting the family reunion and allowing me to be a part of it. This is the second year that we have partnered. So thank you, Lock, officially. And to David C. Dennis, who also hosted Spinning Autism as one of the charities when he had front page recognition on his stream. So that was wonderful. I want to thank Natty Nat and C Sharp for being part of my panel. And to all the DJs that ran the link. Ebony ATL, LV, Music Spasms. I hated to do these names. D-Man, because I knew I was going to forget some of them. I couldn't even remember all of them when I was at home trying to think. But I know quite a few people ran the link, and I just want to say thank you to all of you who did so. I'm grateful. And I'm really, really proud of the campaign this year. And again, a special thank you to Locke for allowing me to partner with him on the family reunion. So I wanted to say that to you all. Also, this past weekend, I got a chance to meet some Twitch fam that I had not met. And I also had the opportunity to see some Twitch fam that I had met before. Fran, Jay Stumpy. I got a chance to meet Miss BJ. I got a chance to meet Ray 2B. Grafton came and hung out. All of our Atlanta fam was there. So LaWanda, London, everybody was there. We went to the Fresh Day party. Shout out to Fresh Radio Show. DJ Legacy and Rhythm, the audio junkies. Make sure that you follow them. If you put !promo into the chat, you will see their information. And I received a gift, you all, and I want to show it to you. This is from my friend Grafton. Look at this. This is really cool. It's a placard that can be hung on the wall, but it's all about whiskey. It has bourbon, Scotch, Irish, Canadian, rye, and Tennessee whiskey. So it has almost everything on there. And he said he saw it in the store and he thought of me and he bought it when he came down this weekend. So shout out to Grafton. Thank you so much. I appreciate you thinking of me. And I wanted to show it to you all before I hung it on the wall, because it is going to go in the wall over my liquor collection at home. So I'm excited about that. But it is really cool. And he got it from a store called Frivolous Wonderfully Unnecessary. I love the name of it. And somebody probably would say that's frivolous and unnecessary, but I love it. It's perfect for me. Hey, David C. Dennis, how you doing? So I got a chance to hang out, and we had a really, really good time hanging out. A lot of them were in town for Tony Jack's birthday party event, and they hung out with him during the entire weekend, but they also came over to the Fresh Day party. So that was really cool to meet people that I had not met, and of course, to see others. I met R.L. Breezy. I had never met him before. He's another person that was there, so I got a chance to meet him the first time. So it was really cool. It's always great to meet Twitch fam. Snoopy, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you. Hey Snoop, what's up? So that was really, really cool. So I got a lot of stuff to taste. Hey Double Spirit. So I figure I better get into it. And every time I do these tastings, I say, these are the most things that I've ever tasted. This is the most things I've ever tasted. Hey, Mr. Nate. I guess I'm just going to keep increasing it. I guess that's the thing, that it's going to just keep growing. Because I think last time I tasted like 7 things when I did the peach whiskey. I have like 9 things to taste. I have 9 things to taste. So I'm going to get into it. So I'm going to try to tell you a little bit about everything as I'm tasting. I tried not to go down the rabbit hole too far, but the purpose of this particular show, the reason why it's called Wild, Wacky, and Hopefully Wonderful, is because these are things really off the grid. Now, you all know I love to try things, but I usually kind of stay in my lane with whiskey, right? And I don't really try things that are just too bizarre normally, except for when I do this show. So these would be things that caught my eye in the liquor store, either because of flavor, the name of it, maybe the shape of the bottle, or somebody told me about it. Hey, Miss KB. Miss KB, that luge is over there. I just glanced over there and saw that, but I don't know what K-Lock holding on to it for. Maybe I'm
not throwing it in the trash.
Oh, okay. I don't know why. Take it to the Goodwill then. Somebody can use it. Somebody want that.
Hey, I'm like this. I mean, honestly, I thought I kept it because I didn't know if we were going to try to use it at the reunion.
No. that was not happening. Hey, Holly. that was not happening. Okay, so David had 10 shots during Rebomb. Just to let you all know, it was Fro's fault because Fro was also on Rebomb earlier, and he said that Amber and David made him drink. That's what he had said. So I guess now David is trying to say that Amber and Fro made him drink and made him do 10 shots. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, the luge that's PTSD Elemental P. He probably need to move it, so I don't even need to have to look over there at that because it's probably like a trigger.
It's a trigger for me too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
And lately, the only time I come in this room is for this.
We need to move that.
We need to move it.
Yeah, we need to move that.
Need to change the energy in this room.
Yes, we do. We need to shift it. It's sort of like saging your space.
Right, exactly.
We're just going to remove that.
The
luge.
And it's funny. I don't even think about it. I didn't think about it until you just mentioned it. So
Miss KB did it. It's her fault.
It's KB's fault.
Now I'm going to blame Miss KB. It's her fault.
As you should.
Yeah,
as you should.
It's her fault because she brought it up. She has one. She told me that she has one that she's trying to get rid of. So, yeah. So, wait a minute. Now, what? How do you say I need a shot ski? What's that? Is that something I need to know about? Like, for real, though? Send it to me. Tell me about it. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So, I'm going to get going. So, the first thing that I am trying is called Blind Squirrel Peanut Butter Chocolate pretzel whiskey. I know that's a lot of words. It's 70 proof. This is what it looks like. I got a shot. I got a miniature. It was $2 spread. It's like $18 a bottle. All of that stuff together, you know, the whole chocolate, pretzel, peanut butter, all of that together, that's kind of what got me on this one. And I am going to tell you all that the woman at Green's Liquor Store on Ponce de Leon Avenue, I don't know her name, but I would say it, recommended this. So if this is some fraggle bullshit, it's her fault. Just saying. Okay? All right. So I'm going to start off with this. I have 2 Blind Squirrel products. Again, this comes in at 70 proof. So I'm going to pour it up. It had a little gurgle. It had a giggle to it. Hey, Cruz. How you doing? Hey, Tim Way. Is that Tim Way? Am I reading that right? Tim Way, Sound Science. Okay. Okay. Sound Science. All right. So here we go. I'm going to smell it, nose it. It smells like peanut butter. Not real strong, but like probably like some cheap peanut butter. No, not like Jif or Skippy or nothing like that, but like the Walmart brand. That's what it smells like. We'll see. Y'all? So yes, I like it. I like it. It has a little bit of an aftertaste as it goes down the palate or over the palate. But I actually can taste everything in it. I taste the peanut butter. I do taste a hint of chocolate. And I do taste something that's a little bit salty. So I guess that's a pretzel. Yay, Blind Squirrel. Because you know if it was bad, I was going to talk about the people at Greens. I like this. Hey, Lil Unique. How you doing? This is good. I'm just impressed at how I can taste everything. All of the elements, all of the ingredients, I can taste it. Yeah, I'll finish that. All right. So the next one, I got to eat my cracker. So y'all have to hear me crunch today. So this is the Cars table water crackers. A little, you know, no taste communion crackers. So you can either do the crackers in between to cleanse your palate, or you can do room temperature water. That's what you want to do in between to clear the palate, to make sure that the next thing that you taste, and this is if you go for a tasting, a flight, or if you're doing this at home and you're trying different things, to make sure that you're not picking up the residue of whatever it is you just had. That's why you do it. Hey, your pal Big Al, how you doing? Part of the Whiskey Mofo group. Okay. The next one I'm tasting is also a Blind Squirrel product. It's peanut butter and jelly. Okay. Now, I'm interested in this one. And the reason why is because I have had peanut butter and jelly cocktails made with peanut butter whiskey. But usually people use a liqueur called Chambord. And Chambord is black raspberry and cognac mixed together. And it's a very common mixer. And so people make peanut butter and jelly cocktails using those two things. And I've had that before. I have had that. But I have never had peanut butter and jelly whiskey all together. So I'm going to put on my glasses because they had a little catchy saying on the bottom of it. It says peanut butter and jelly whiskey jam-packed with nutty love. 70 proof. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Turn it around so you can see it. And again, I was able to get a shot of this. So they call them, I used to call them miniatures all the time, but they call them shots now. $2 for the shot. $18 for a big bottle of it. So I'm going to try this. And we're going to see what it tastes like. So far, Blind Squirrel doing all right. No gurgle on that. No gurgle, no giggle. None of the above. All right. It actually smells different than the other one. This one, I smell more jelly. Okay. It is not a sandwich. I smell more jelly, a little less peanut butter. So, I don't know. I'm optimistic about it now. I feel better about it. Now, mind you all, I do not like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Talk about me. I never did as a kid. It was a texture thing. You bite into that sandwich and all that stuff just be gushing out. I don't like it. All right. And I don't know why I get the lights turned off on me because I don't like peanut butter and jelly. All right. Hey, Amber.
You don't like peanut butter and jelly?
No, never did.
Really?
Never did. Okay.
Wow.
Here we go. But I might like this. Ooh. Another yes. I like this. Woo. Blind Squirrel. Lisa is happy. 2 for 2. I like it. I like this. It tastes like peanut butter and jelly, but better. No biting into that sandwich and all that stuff gushing out. Ugh. No Wonder Bread. No. So much better. I can just drink my peanut butter and jelly. This is good. Okay, I'm feeling better about all the rest of the stuff that I'm going to taste. How would I know? Because my mother tried to make me eat peanut butter and jelly when I was a kid. I remember. And I didn't like it. And when I went to school, I threw it in the trash can and pretended like I ate it. But I did try it. I actually tried it as an adult as well to see if there was any difference. Somebody told me if you toast the bread, it'll be better and all of that. It wasn't. It still was, ugh, the texture of it was still wrong. I still didn't like it. All right. So 2 for 2. We got 2 yeses. Oh, Big Al say I'm racist against PB&J. He gonna call ICE on me. I have to take it. I just have to be arrested. All right. So this next one, I'm really excited about this. It is called Eggo Brunch in a Jar. Look at that. Sipping cream, waffles, and syrup. The reason why I am so excited about this is because 2 people told me about this. London Michelle was one of them. Psalmist was the other. They both sent me this on IG. I had such a hard time finding it because they sent it to me months ago. Every time I would go to the liquor store to try to buy it, it would be out of it. So that was a good sign because I was like, okay, if they're out of it, it must be okay. Or a little bit better than okay, right? So, yeah, we'll see. Now, D-Man, I never tried this one before. This Eggo Brunch in a Jar. But I'm excited about it. It's 40 proof. Comes from Sugarlands Distilling out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They were founded in 2014. They have a lot of other interesting flavors. They have a butter pecan. They have banana pudding. They have one called Appalachian apple pie. I'm kind of, that whole apple pie thing, I'm a little shook after that corn liquor thing though. But that is one of the flavors. So I'm really, really excited about this. So I got a mug because I didn't want to have to try to pour this in one of these little bitty cups and just mess up and kick me out of here. So I was careful. But I'm excited about this one. I made a little bit of a mess. Just a bit.
Wait a minute. I got a question for you. Because
What?
that looked, the color of it.
Look like creamer.
Yeah.
Yep, it looked like creamer. I don't know. Can they see down in that cup? Yeah. Y'all see that? It looks like creamer. It's like this little brownish. It looks just like creamer to me. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it.
I was like, is that Bailey's?
It's Eggo brunch in a jar.
But it kind of looks like Bailey's though, don't it?
It does look like Bailey's. And it says waffles in syrup. Or syrup. I don't know how people say it. I say syrup.
Syrup.
Scissor.
Scissor.
So I'm excited about this one because the recipes that I got sent on IG had some fantastic recipes. And when I went to their website, they had about 11 recipes on there. And they were really good. They sounded really delicious. So I'm going to taste it and we're going to see. This is good.
She all giddy, y'all.
This is good. Hey, Bearded Baritone.
She about to start jumping up and down, having a happy dance. Now, serious question. How would that be warmed?
It'd be delicious. And if I just had some bourbon to go in this.
So it's not. That's not alcoholic.
It's alcoholic, but it's only 40 proof. That's super low. I mean, I'm used to drinking whiskey that's like 80 or 90 proof. I mean, what I drank with Fro and David C. Dennis was 119.69 proof.
That was moonshine-ish. That was moonshine adjacent.
So this is delicious.
Damn near Everclear.
Yeah, I mean, and in some coffee, like this might be in my coffee tomorrow. Don't call me early in the morning. This is good. Okay, all the hype on IG. Yeah, it lives up to it. I'm glad I hunted around for it. Okay, so Snoopy said, Old Smoky Moonshine Butter Pecan is fire in coffee. I can imagine that. Yes, London, I will. This one will definitely go home with me. This one is really, really good. So this is a different moonshine company. This is, again, Sugarland Distilling. They also make moonshine. They have a lot of different flavors, exotic flavors like Old Smoky does, but they are the only ones that I know of that make this Eggo. So, does it taste like waffles and syrup? No. It doesn't taste like waffles and syrup to me. It tastes like some really good creamer. It tastes breakfasty, for sure. But I don't really taste waffles and syrup. Now, you all might remember I talked about one of the hits of the reunion was the pancakes and bacon Bubba's whiskey. That one you can taste the pancakes and the bacon in it. More pancakes than bacon to me, but you can taste it. I wouldn't really say this tastes like waffles and syrup. It doesn't really have a smell. That's the reason why I didn't really comment on that. But it tastes really good. Warmed up, I could see this being delicious. If it had more liquor in it, it'd be the best thing ever. I like it. I think you would like this a lot. I think this one you would like. No kick. Nothing like that from the alcohol. Yay. Shout out London Michelle and Thomas on the Eggo. Brunch in a jar. Real good, y'all. And yay, Sugarlands. All right. And it says, oh, let me read the back of it because I do want to read that because I got some writing and stuff on it. It says, we are raising the bar for brunch with this creamy partnership between Eggo and Appalachian Sippin' Cream with the delicious flavor of toasty Eggo waffles drizzled in syrup. Brunch in a jar is the perfect addition to any brunch. Sips up. That's what it says on the back. So, like that one. Okay. Wow. I'm excited because I tasted 3 things and I like all of it. Yeah. Milkshake, I could definitely see that. Yeah. I could see that. Warm milk, yeah. Yeah, I could see it with milkshake. I'm going to go back to bourbon. Maybe the Bubbles pancake and bacon mixed in with that. You have a whole breakfast, right?
Now that is brunch in a jar.
Yeah.
You got any more of that upstairs?
No, actually, that was finished off. Okay. That was the hit of the reunion. Like, I took a tiny little sliver home and I drank it when I got it home. I mean, I had like a corner. I don't even know why I took the bottle home. Honestly, I could have just
finished it off here.
I could have finished it here. Yeah, I could have just chugged that. But yeah, that's good. That's real good. Okay. Moving on. So I told you all a lot of times I will look at things in the liquor store and it's just like, I get intrigued by it. It's like, it's something about it. It's a little bit different. The shape of the bottle is different. The name is different. So this one got me. This is Caribbean's Finest Caramel Rum. Now, the reason why this got me is because I have never in my life seen a caramel rum. I've seen coconut, I've seen pineapple, but I've never seen caramel. Now, I did not find a lot on the internet about it, which I told you a lot of times when I don't. It worries me a little bit. But it's from the Dominican Republic. It's about $20 for a bottle of it, 70 proof. It's clear. That's another thing that worried me about it. Because I was like,
yeah, that joint looks like water.
Yeah. But it's caramel. Hey, Crazy Berry Town. So that's what sort of drew me in on it. And I was like, 70 proof rum too, because that's usually rum is a little bit higher. It's not dark, but we gonna see. So let me have a little bit of my
shit. I'm scared for you on that
communion cracker. And it's gonna be a little pour. I'm gonna just tell you, it's not gonna be like the other stuff because you all know that me and the Clears, we ain't friends. We don't love each other. You remember Dr. McGillicuddy's, right? I do. I was hungover as hell. I'm not trying to have that again. So here we go. Ooh.
Again, after that Dr. McGillicuddy, that like literally I thought
that was kryptonite.
That was like seeing Superman and Superman. That was like seeing Superman in Superman 3 when he was at the bar, flicking peanuts against the wooden mirror. That's how I pictured you.
And that's kind of how it was. I mean, I woke up, I had a headache. I was like, I feel terrible.
And it was and it was some cheap stuff too, though.
Yeah, it was. It was cheap. All right, so I'm a little nervous about this, but here we go. I do not smell caramel. I really don't smell anything. Cheers, y'all. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I do taste a little bit of caramel. Yeah. I don't know. It's in the middle. It's mid. It's meh. if you want something different, I would recommend it. If you are a rum drinker and you want something different, because it does have that chocolatey kind of caramel taste. It's not bad. And it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be because I was a little frightened. Yeah. It's meh. It's in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, and I do taste the caramel. I don't really smell it, but I taste it. Okay. So I'll put it over here. I'm not going to finish that, but it's not bad. Let me see if the bottle has anything interesting to offer. Out of the Dominican Republic, natural flavor. It says it's produced by artisan E. Ray Riviera, creator of the original Havana rum, and is blended and distilled only in the Dominican Republic. And they actually have a website on the bottle that says CaribbeanFinestRum.com. I did not find that. When I Googled, nothing came up. But they say they have a website. Now, one thing that I did learn about it when I was reading is they have some other interesting flavors. They have orange, which is different for a rum. They have grapefruit and they have ginger. They also have pineapple and coconut, which are kind of standard for rums. But I'm thinking orange rum. That might be kind of interesting. Hey, Solomons, thank you for your resub, 26 months. Grapefruit, I think, would be interesting. And I also would think that ginger rum would be interesting. So if you're a rum drinker, I would say yes. So David said he's been to several rum factories. Appleton and Mount Gay in Barbados, most recent. And of course, Appleton. I use Appleton and I use Mount Gay. I make rum cakes and I use both of those in my rum cakes. This might make an interesting cake. I have to say that. I'm thinking they might add a little something extra to the cake. So I may have to try that. I may have to take that home and try that because, yeah, this might be all right in a cake. So that one, I'm thinking cake. I don't think I'll be sitting around drinking it. And it's clear. So I'm still afraid.
Cake might be a move.
Cake, yeah. I could see that. I could definitely see this because you can taste the caramel in it. And even though when you make a cake, some of it does burn off. Once you glaze that cake with that, I could see it.
That'll be good.
I could see it. I could see that being really good. So speaking of cake and desserts, Locke, this next item, I'm really excited about trying it. But when I went down the rabbit hole on this one, I found out they had a bakery where they make stuff that they can ship to you.
Wait, what?
Made from limoncello.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So this one is called Fabrizia Pistachio Liqueur. Right? Doesn't it sound fancy when they say liqueur? Like I've always thought that sounded like super fancy. And the word liqueur is actually Latin for make liquid. Right? I learned that in college. But that's what liqueur means. But this is Fabrizia Pistachio. Now, this was one of those things that was interesting to me. So I read the back of this in the store, but I want to read it to you all. It says that the name Fabrizia is an Italian name that means one who works with his hands. I did not know that. And it says they use real Sicilian pistachios, which are revered throughout Italy for their quality. Each one undergoes a light roasting process, producing a one-of-a-kind taste. And the lemons that they use in their limoncello also come from Italy. So this is a family-owned business. It's the father and two sons, I think, that own the company. So the pistachio thing is really kind of what intrigued me here. So I'm very interested in this. But when I went to the website, it comes out of Salem, New Hampshire. That's actually where it's bottled and comes from, but they actually import the fruit from Italy. It's 36 proof. Again, it is a liqueur. So if you want to know what is the difference between a liqueur and liquor, right? A liqueur has lower ABV. It's usually somewhere between about 15 and 30% roughly. And this is like 36 proof. So it's a little bit on the higher end, but that's generally what it is. And you usually drink it after a meal. So it's kind of like your dessert. That's what liqueurs normally are. And they have added sugar and flavorings made from fruit, oil, or herbs. So when I thought about that whole Latin definition of to make liquid, that made sense to me because they're taking fruit, the herbs, and the seasonings, the oils, and they're making it into a liquid.
Is that similar to muddling?
I imagine it is very similar to muddling. Good point, right? So they make limoncello, orangecello, they make canned items, and that bakery, y'all have got to go to the website. It looked absolutely wonderful. I'm going to order some stuff because I kind of got this idea on the whiteboard of my mind for a whole show around desserts that have liquor in them. So I'm going to do some ordering from some different places, compile some things. That's going to be a good show. That's going to be a good show. I'm looking forward to that. But they had like some limoncello brownies on there. They had all kind of stuff. Like the bakery got me. Okay, the bakery got me. So anyway, I'm interested in tasting this. Hey, Fran, how you doing? Is it shut o'clock? It's been shut o'clock the whole day. I guess that's what I've been doing. I've been doing shots the whole time. Just, not like 119 proof shots, but now it says serve chilled. Ooh. Had a lovely gurgle. It says serve chilled, so I did have it chilled at home.
Why
So
did it look like a variation of Incredible Hulk?
Because of the pistachios?
Yeah.
Is that green?
You're right.
I guess so. I didn't even think about that. But that is what it looks like poured up. It's pretty, kind of. There we go. That's what it looks like. You heard the gurgle too? Yeah, it had a nice gurgle. All right. So let me give it a nose. It smells like absolutely nothing. I don't smell pistachios. I don't nothing. Yeah. It's the liquid inside the bottle. The bottle is clear. The liquid is green. Okay. Here we go. Interesting. It's different. I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm going to try. I don't know. What does it taste like? Nuts? I don't know. Okay, yet another thing, full disclosure. I don't eat pistachios. I don't. Only time I eat any type of nuts is in a Snicker bar. I don't know if it tastes like a pistachio or not. I have no clue. Because I really just don't taste anything. Hey, Blue Majesty. I don't know what it tastes like.
In the words of Malik Stone, it tastes like liquor.
It don't even taste like liquor. It just tastes like some green liquid.
It sounds like it tastes like a whole bunch of meh.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta go with meh on this because don't really taste anything. I mean, it's not bad. It's not good. Something in the middle. I mean, it's pleasant. So maybe I shouldn't say not bad. It's pleasant. Will Unique said, looks like my Lanta, but green. I think it needs to be mixed with something. I think it needs some moxie. It needs to level up. Someone said, is it creamy? Not really. It's more clear, liquidy like. It doesn't have a creamy consistency. And I have no idea if it tastes like a pistachio. Yeah, I can't. Creamy nuts. Do we want creamy nuts or nuts that cream? Okay.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Let me save you from the lights getting turned off.
I think if it was mixed with something else, it could be good. I do. I really think that this could be tasty. Hey, Moni G. I think this could be tasty if it was mixed up in a cocktail. Salma said at the end, Salma said that. Turn off the lights on her. She said at the end, we do want creamy nuts. Or nuts that cream. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this because I gave it the meh. It's not bad. It's not good. Okay, Lil Unique said like a White Russian.
Now, what's in a White Russian?
Well, first of all, White Russian is clear base. It has a
vodka, right?
Yeah.
What gives it? What makes it?
I have no idea. I don't know how to make one.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea how you make a White Russian. I've had one before, but I have no idea how you make one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put this one in the center of the tray because I'm gonna come back. Okay, so Miss KB said vodka, Kahlua, and milk. Okay.
Or heavy cream. Yep.
All right. Or heavy cream. All right. I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that one. I'm gonna keep going. All right. So this next one, I'm scared and I'm excited. I am about to drink some pickle beer. Look at that. It's called the Dill Pickle Sour Beer. And it is made with sucker punch pickle brine. Now, if you've never tried sucker punch pickles, if you're a pickle person, they're pretty good. I found out in research that Claussen pickles are the #1 pickles sold in the United States of America. Hey Breezy, how you doing? I was just telling them earlier how I met you this weekend. So for a 4-pack, this costs $9. And it comes out of a place called Normal, Illinois, which is really interesting for it to be totally different, right? Dill pickle, sour beer coming out of Normal, Illinois.
The home of Illinois State University.
Okay, thank you. It's 5.2 alcohol by volume. It's an independent crafter, and they make a lot of really unique things. Okay. Yes, I met little old you. I'm really kind of intrigued about this one because I've seen pickle whiskeys, and I mentioned that to you all a couple of times. I was not able to find it. No, Cruz, it wasn't Vlasic. I thought Vlasic would be #1 as well, but it's actually Claussen. Okay. I looked for the pickle whiskey, but I was unable to find that. But I found this, and it came up a lot. So it got really, really good reviews. Again, I am excited and afraid. So I want to read to you what's on the side of the can. It says the tart citrusy flavors. Yeah, the tart citrusy flavors of a distilled goose ale combined with unmistakably zesty, garlicky, and that's kind of the scary thing to me, flavor of a sucker punch dill pickle to create a uniquely delicious knockout flavor experience. Cheers. We gonna see. And I have 3 more of these at home because I couldn't buy a single. Here we go.
And I can't even help you with that by cooking with it because I have no idea what I would do with that.
Well, you know, the thing is, I have noticed a whole pickle craze. I don't know if you all have noticed it, but Popeyes has chicken that is cured in pickle brine.
So okay,
and they say it's really good.
So I was thinking about that, basically doing a beer like a beer can chicken.
Okay, and see, I'm thinking that might be good. It might be good. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Shit. Shoot. Sorry, y'all.
Shit. I mean, shoot. That's what my grandmother used to say that all the time because my grandmother always said she never cussed, but shit used to fly. The word shit used to fly out of her mouth all the time. Shit. I mean, shoot. especially when their grandkids were around, it was hilarious.
First thing I'm gonna say, as soon as I pop that can, I smell pickles. I can smell the pickle brine like right off the bat, right? So this is what it looks like. Looks a little bit like a PP sample. Hey, C Love. And it smells like beer and pickle juice. That's exactly what it smells like. Which is what it is. And hey, so we're gonna see. But like, I have to say this. I have noticed the whole pickle craze. They have pickles. Actually, they have some pickled cashews that I gifted D-Man. And he and his wife, sampled those. And they said they were absolutely delicious. They have pickled chips. They have a pickle lemonade. Again, as I said, Popeyes has this pickle brine chicken. I heard that it was really good. Thank you. I heard that it was really good. I've not tried it yet, but I can imagine that it would be good. So, we'll see. All right. Cheers, y'all. Where's my card?
That shit look like it chopped you in the throat. In the throat.
So D-Man said he used those dill pickle cashews in a salmon salad, and they were really good. And I can imagine it. It tastes like pickle juice and beer. Tastes like exactly what they said it is, and it's not good together. No. I like pickles. I do. Beer to me is okay. All right. There are some beers that I really like. They did not tell any lies, D-Man. This is pickle juice and beer. That is what this is. Now, Locke, to your point, it might be actually pretty good as a marinade. I could see it.
Bring a couple of them beers over next time.
Yeah. Because it's not overpowering. The pickle is not like overpowering. It's really a balance. It's really a good balance. It's just, the
thing about it, I know how you are with beer anyway. So so full disclosure, when I saw it, when she was getting prepped tonight, and I saw it, and I was like, pickle beer. I'm like, can I say it's basically bitter on top of everything else?
Yeah. And this was the thing. I wanted the pickle whiskey, and I went to like 3 liquor stores, you all, and I could not find it. And yeah. When I come across it, I'll make sure I try it on the show because I am very, very curious about the pickle whiskey. But the dill pickle sour beer I distill, for me, Fragonagel. Normal Illinois, have that back. I will bring the rest to you because, again, I do see it being a good marinade. I highly recommend the Sucker Punch pickles, though, because they're excellent. They are excellent. Yeah, it's I've drank pickle juice too because I know it's great for cramps and different things. And I've done that, but I just drink the pickle juice. Not drinking that. All right, moving on. So this one. Now this one, I was intrigued. Okay, first of all, by the name, Hoodoo, which I'm going to talk about, but it is a chicory liqueur. This label, and I know you all probably can't really tell, is like velvet material or I don't know, velour or something.
That's beautiful.
Yes. What is that, velvet? Yeah. And I found out about this particular item when I was researching another item that I featured on the show, which was the same show that I did with Club Pro and David C. Dennis, and we drank Old Soul. That was the 119 proof, 0.69. Whiskey. Is the first legal distillery in Mississippi. It's called Cathead Distillery. And Cathead.
What city?
I don't know what city. On that one. I have to Google that. But Cathead is a nod to blues musicians. Jackson. Okay, thank you. Jackson, Mississippi. But it is a nod to blues musicians. This was $35. It was founded in 2010, the distillery. They produce 8 spirits. They make a vodka, a gin, a bourbon, and canned cocktails. This is chicory liqueur. It's 66 proof. And chicory is a root that is often used as a substitute for coffee. And it's very common in New Orleans coffee. So if you think Café du Monde, which you can buy in stores now, it contains chicory, right? So it adds a flavor to it. So the reason why this one got me, of course, was because of the name, Hoodoo. So up at the top, it says Legba Reserve. So they did something kind of interesting. So we're gonna have a little minute of education here. Hey, DJ Diz. Everybody, please tell DJ Diz happy birthday. Today is his birthday. He is celebrating. So all across Twitch. So please put some hearts, some happy birthdays in the chat for DJ Diz. Birthday behavior. That's what he's been on all day long. That's what he said. But Hoodoo, right, is a set of magical practices in the African American community primarily. And it's mainly rooted in West African traditions. So Hoodoo is the religion that a lot of us came here with before the colonizers got a hold of us, right? And put us onto other things and forced us into other things. But it is mainly rooted in root work, conjure, and ancestor veneration. And ancestor veneration is basically about honoring our ancestors and all those that have come before us. Now, what I thought was really interesting about this, and part of it is this just is my body of knowledge about hoodoo and voodoo. Voodoo is actually a religion, okay? And hoodoo is more about kind of this collection of practices that have been put together that have to do with healing and conjure, and as I said, ancestor honor. But they named it Legba Reserve. Legba is actually a figure in voodoo. And there's a difference between the two, voodoo and hoodoo. Legba is a Loa. So he is like a spirit or a deity. And he's the gatekeeper between the spirit world and the human world. So whoever came up with this bottle, and this name, they kind of crossed two things, which I thought was interesting. And I just want to say, this is my PSA for today. Please do not believe everything you see in the movies about voodoo and hoodoo. I'm going to encourage you to do your own research. There's lots of great stuff out there on YouTube that will educate you correctly on the origin of both. They are not the same thing. It's not about zombies. It's not about, cursing people and crossing people and all of that. It's a lot of dark that is depicted in movies, but there is a lot of healing and good that comes out of both. Okay? So please educate yourself on that. And please understand, again, this is the religion, this is the practices and beliefs that we came here with as African Americans. So I encourage you to find out more about this and not be afraid. Knowledge doesn't hurt anybody. Knowing about where you come from, knowing more about belief systems from your ancestors does not hurt anybody, and it doesn't change anything that you choose to believe. Okay? So I want to put that out there. That's my PSA. So I'm really, really interested to taste this. So I'm going to have a little piece of my little cracker over here. And we're going to see what this tastes like. Now, I'm expecting it to be somewhat bitter because chicory is kind of bitter. See if that cork was real. It's plastic, but hey. That was beautiful. Woo. So it smells a lot like coffee, which is to be expected. Okay, imagine said Angel Heart flashback moment. Another really good movie that depicts hoodoo kind of in an interesting way is Skeleton Key, too. That's another one. So it definitely has the bitterness to it, but again, in coffee or with some bourbon, I can see this. This is good. Get out of yas. I like this one. I wasn't sure about it. Like I said, the name got me. The label kind of got me. I wanted to know more about it. It does have a emblem on it down at the bottom, and that is Legbus Veve. That's what they call it. So that is his symbol, because all of the deities have a symbol that's associated with them. And that is his symbol. So yeah, Skeleton Key was wild. That was a good movie though. But it gave you a lot about the belief systems of hoodooists and kind of some of the things that they practice. So Skeleton Key is a good movie. Of course, it's Hollywood, so let's not forget that part. But yeah, this is good. This is definitely different. This is definitely off the grid. If you like coffee, I think you'll like it. If you are not a coffee drinker, it's going to be a no-go for you. Again, 66 proof. Found out about it when I was doing research for Old Soul. I like it. And I definitely would keep this to mix in with some other stuff. And like you said, Jackson, Mississippi? Okay. Good to know. Like that. All right. I'm moving on down the line. All right. So I think that there's a really good, I think, PBS Tank Ball. We've talked about her before. She has an excellent series on Hoodoo. So she would definitely that would be one I would recommend.
And that's Tank Ball from Tank in the Vegas.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's excellent. I've listened to it several times, but I love the way she talks to people that are in the community that are knowledgeable. And she always presents it in such a way that it is easy to digest. And it's not a lot of terms and things like that you're like, I don't know what this means, or it's scary.
It's very From the clips that I've seen from her show,
very palatable.
It's very conversational.
Yes, very much so. So I would highly recommend that. But if you go on YouTube and just type in Hoodoo, a whole bunch of stuff is going to come up. If you type in Voodoo, a whole bunch of stuff is going to come up. But go where you're led and kind of listen to some of the things that people say so that you can have a better understanding. And there's lots of great books. If anybody's interested, whisper me. I'll say that I can recommend some good stuff for you. All right. Coming on down. All right. So this one, Old Smoky. I had to have Old Smoky in here. Because I always talk about Old Smoky out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So this is mint chocolate chip cream. I don't like mint. But when I saw this, I was like, I want to try it. I was like, I want to try it. Malik said, okay, the Nick's stressing him out. Yeah, I don't like mint. And I don't like mint and chocolate together. But off the grid.
Only in after dinner mints.
Not even that. Not even that. The thing with it is, again, off the grid. The wild, the wacky, the wonderful, right? Hopefully wonderful. I'm not doing too bad on the wonderful, right? Doing pretty good. This one, I don't know, but it is 35 proof, $2 for the shot, $25 for a big bottle. Again, Old Smoky has some of the best flavors. I have to say that. They really do. So I saw this on my way out and I was like, okay, there is a cookies and cream one, but I was trying to try some different ones. Ooh, look at this one. You were talking about Incredible Hulk. Look at this one, Mark. Look how green that is. That's even more green than the pistachio. Wow.
The hell you over there drinking?
I know. The whiteboard of my mind is going bananas right now. Oh, if y'all could just hear me thinking. Old Smoky is out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It makes some really good stuff. But I'm worried. The color is throwing me off. I'm not gonna lie. This is Stove said it. The color is off-putting. Did I ever tell you all that when I was like 8 years old, I watched The Exorcist? I really shouldn't have been watching that movie. I was not ready. And it's a scene where she threw up and it looked just like this. Yeah. I've never watched that movie again. I'll be 60 years old this year. Never watched it again. I was shook it. And I was messed up. And I love horror movies. I've watched all kinds of horror movies. And I don't know. Okay. I smell mint. And I do smell, it does smell like kind of like those after dinner mints. But mint is really strong. Okay. Say a prayer. Okay. I liked it. Now, is this something I would just drink on the regular? Nope. But it gets a yes. It tastes exactly like what they said. It tastes like mint and chocolate chip cream. This shocked me. Because looking at it, it is not appealing to me. At mint peto. Yeah, it has like a little viscosity to it, some thickness. It does have that. Because you can kind of see it, like how it looks in the cup. Yeah. It does remind you of mint Pepto, but it tastes better. Pepto-Bismol tastes horrible. Every time I had Pepto-Bismol, I was sicker than I was before. Yeah, this was a lot better than I thought. Yes, this.
Because Pepto is so darn thick already.
I can't do Pepto.
Yeah, it's not even an acquired taste.
Every time I do Pepto, I'm sicker than what I was. Like, I never do Pepto when I have an upset stomach because I would always just be sick. That was another one of those things my mother used to try to make me do when I was young, like the peanut butter and jelly thing. And I was like, it just makes me sicker. So finally she got it and she stopped. This was good. Yay, oh smoky.
So it's never peanut butter and jelly time?
It's never peanut butter and jelly time. Never.
Not with a baseball bat?
Not with a baseball bat. Not ever. Okay. Yes, see, a little unique. I'm with you. Give me a ginger ale, a Sprite, or a 7-Up. It took me a long time to drink ginger ale as an adult because I always associated with being sick. So I never cared for that. But 7-Up too. But yeah. All right. I am down to my last one. And this one I bought on the name alone. And the shape of the bottle. Okay. Shape of the bottle. A can. This is it. It's called Clapback. And it is actually a wine product.
And that font looks like it's straight from the 70s. So.
I grew up on Vernors, D-man. And that's the reason why I didn't. It just reminded me of being sick. I have a bottle of Vernors on my shelf right now. Vernors is barrel cured, so I do appreciate that. But this is called Clapback. It is 18% alcohol by volume. That is high as hell for wine.
Whoa,
and especially in this little
what
can.
was that again?
18%. Now, if you all recall when I did the XXL, the peach, last week, it was 19%. And what I think is going on in the liquor industry, in the beer and wine industry, I think they are trying to appeal to young people who really want to get drunk cheaply. So they have upped the alcohol content.
Go back. Let's just go back to Boone's Farm and all that stuff.
They still sell that.
Now,
they still sell Boone's Farm and Mad Dog. And Mad Dog has like about 20 different flavors.
Yeah, now I did see. I have seen that.
Yeah.
Now what's the now
okay, wait a minute. Now, Big Stove, I thought that the XXL was 19. It was 16? Okay, it was 16%. Sorry, my bad. 16%. This is 18%. Okay? So this is called Where'd My Mango? They have a lot of different flavors. They have a blue raz. This is brought to you by AkitoImporters.com, and it comes out of Pendergrass, Georgia. Never heard of Pendergrass, Georgia. But something interesting on their website that really caught my eye is they make wine that is in a bottle that looks like a whiskey bottle, like cheap whiskey, and it's called Catch a Ride. Now, if I had seen that, I would have bought that. But it's called Catch a Ride. I saw it on their website. I saw this in the liquor store. Again, I was on my way out, and I was like, clap back. Okay, I like that.
That's the Pendergrass. No, that's
Pendergrass, Georgia.
That's up by Chateau Elan. That's up in just
okay.
a little bit north of Brazelton.
Okay, well, thanks for the education because I didn't know. I never heard of it. You know, Pendergrass. I was like, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try it. It's in a can. I've told you all before. I'm not too fond about things that are in a can because I can normally taste the aluminum. I can taste the can, and I will tell you with the pickle, I did taste the can. So we're gonna see on this one. Ooh. Clap back. Okay, it smells very mango fruity-ish. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh my God. Hey DJ Deliver, how you doing? Deliver, I sampled a whole bunch of stuff and I'm about to review it and go through it, but this is awful. Frag-a-naggle bullshit. I don't know if it's the flavor. I don't know if it's the fact that I've been drinking a lot of other stuff. I don't know. Maybe I need to eat more of this cracker. It was bad. Maybe I need a different flavor. I don't know. I bought two. I bought Where My Mango and I bought a Blue Raz. Blue Raz is at home. I mean, I guess 18% is sweet. You drink it, you drunk. Maybe you don't really care what it tastes like. Maybe that's the whole goal. But if I was sipping this, I'd be like, It tastes a little bit better after I had the cracker. Okay, I got some water, right? Let me try it. Let me see if I really, really do like a full cleanse, if it's any better, because I'm trying to give Clapback a chance. Clear. It was like a wee bit better. Just a wee bit. It just a wee bit. Maybe it's the flavor. Maybe it's the flavor. Maybe it's just I just need a different flavor. But I did not like that. That was Frag-a-naggle. Missy Bond said it. No, it doesn't get any more chances. I did not like that. I did not like that at all. I don't care what the alcohol by volume was. I can't do it. So, to me, clap back. I want to clap back. I want to clap back. I didn't. Yeah. Cruz said it's like the beer and the pickles, except for it's super sweet, but not good. It's not a super sweet that's good. Okay. So moving backwards, clap back. Frag-a-naggle. Maybe try a different flavor. I'll say that. I'll put that because they had like about 10 different flavors. No. All right. Old Smoky. Mint chocolate chip cream. I gave that a yas. I liked it. It was good. It surprised me. All right. What else? Oh, the Hoodoo. Okay. Hoodoo. I'll turn it right. Let me get this. There we go. I get out of yas. I liked it. Especially if you like coffee. I highly recommend if you like coffee, you'll really enjoy this. Mixed with something in particular, I think it'll be really, really good. All right. The Dill Pickle Sour Beer. Made with the Sucker Punch pickle brine. Where is it? Frag-a-naggle. Frag-a-naggle bullshit. That was a no. It was. That's it. That's all I got to say. It's just shake my head. All right. Next. Moving backwards. The Fabrizia. That was the pistachio. I gave that the meh.
The pistachio Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. I gave that the meh because I do feel like mixed with something, this could be pretty tasty. I think it would be a great mixer. Now, I don't know. Like, you kind of got me thinking about you and Stove about this whole green thing. Is that appealing? Do you think that would be appealing, like in a drink? Like if I served a cocktail, and you all chime in on this. If I serve a cocktail and it was green, is that appealing?
With me not being a drinker, nah.
Okay, so my drinkers in the chat, what do you all think? Okay, Deliver. You open one of those Dragon's Milk. How was it? You gotta tell me. Deliver, please put your next event in there. I got a chance to hang out with Deliver this past week, on Thursday. This past Thursday. At an event he did at the iLounge here in Atlanta. Really, really nice event. It was his first one. He has more to come. He's got one coming up on June 19th. Deliver, please put the details in there for our Atlanta crew. Please support Deliver on this venture. It was really, really cool. I had a really good time. But no to a green cocktail. You all, okay, so Natty said no. Green and thick, no. Cruz says, okay, if it's St. Patrick's Day. Oh, nah, good point. That's a good point, Cruz. St. Patrick's Day, I could definitely see it. I am going to remember that for St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so Miss KB said, yes, there is the grasshopper. You're right. And I have had a grasshopper. It's actually a vodka-based drink, but it is pretty good. It's good. So.
A grasshopper?
It's called a grasshopper. It is a cocktail called a grasshopper. It's a vodka base, but I don't know what they use to make it green. Yeah, but it's kind of an old drink too. It's been around. So if it's St. Patrick's Day, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So do you see it? What makes it green, if you don't mind sharing that with us as I continue?
I can't pronounce it. It's French. The creme de menthe.
Okay, the creme de menthe. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a bright green. Yeah. So that's what it is. It's the creme de menthe.
All right. It is pretty good, I have to say. And I mean, I told you all how I am about mint, but I have had a grasshopper and I actually enjoyed it. All right. So the next one was the Caribbean's Finest Caramel Rum. All right. So remember I said this would be great for a cake. Not so much to drink, but it wasn't bad. It got a yeah, I think. Or did I give it a yes? I don't know. I think I gave it a meh. I think in a dessert, this would be delicious. Okay, I really do. It just kind of scares me that it's clear and me and the clears, y'all. That Dr. McGillicuddy's, it like messed my mind up and my body and my soul. It messed me up. Okay, so Deliver is putting information in there. You are welcome for pulling up. Thank you for inviting me. The event is called R&B Clash for the chat. The next one will be on June 19th, which also happens to be my 4-year anniversary. So listen, y'all, after the show, pull up. Pull up. It's at the iLounge here in Atlanta on Edgewood. Great little spot. Johnny Dynamite is actually one of the owners / managers of the establishment. And
the homie's going to be with them. DJ Mars. Nice.
So you will enjoy it. It was really, really a good event. I really had a good time. I enjoyed the music so much. So my Atlanta people, pull up, support, Deliver. I'll make sure I post that in our ATL chat as well. All right. So the next one was the hit. I feel like this was the hit. The Eggo. The Eggo sipping cream with the waffles and syrup. This was good, you all. 40 proof, Sugarlands Distilling. This got the yes. Thank you. I appreciate that, Deliver. And Deliver, you were a part of that. You were part of my 4 years. That is actually on YouTube. If you guys are interested in the show that Deliver and I did, we had a great conversation, but we were just a little bit lit. Just a little bit. We tasted a lot of stuff. But yeah, this got the yes. for sure. This is really good. Delicious. I can see in coffee. Add some bourbon to it. That pancakes and bacon, Bubba's. Oh man, I can see this all together. This would be great. This would be really good. All right, then the next things were the blind squirrel. The peanut butter and jelly. So that's what that one looked like. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Peanut butter and jelly. I gave that a yas. Tastes like peanut butter and jelly. Tastes like exactly what they said it tastes like. The shot was $2. It was really good. It was well worth it. And then the last one was blind squirrel peanut butter chocolate pretzel. That's what that one looked like. Again, he got the yas. Because this was good. It tasted like exactly what they said it tasted like. I could taste the peanut butter, the chocolate, and I could taste a little hint of saltiness for the pretzel. Again, a big bottle is only $18. I think I did pretty good tonight. I did pretty good on this wild, wacky, and hopefully wonderful because I think I had more wonderful than I did terrible. That dill pickle sour beer and that clapback though. I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah. Now I will tell you all, if there is something that you ever see in the store that looks interesting to you, that's a little bit off the beaten path, please feel free to whisper me and I will look for it at my local store, just like I looked for the Eggo. Compliments of Psalmist and London Michelle, who sent me that on IG, or send it to me, hit me up on IG. If you see something that looks interesting, because I do like to experiment and like to give you all my opinion on these things. However, I always say, please, please try it for yourself. It's something you think you might be interested in, because I am one woman and I'm giving you my one woman opinion on what it is. Hopefully I might be saving you some money though, if it's like super bad or giving you some kind of suggestion or direction or something like that. But check it out. You know, it's worth trying some different things. And again, some things that are, you know, a little bit out of your norm. Now, for all of the people that whenever I do this, there's always somebody that says, you ain't the brown whiskey woman no more. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm never going to give up my whiskey. I'm never going to veer off that path too far. I'm just going to go over there, try some stuff, and come right back. So next week, I will be right back with my whiskey. And the name of the show is going to be called Anywhere But There. And the reason why I am calling it Anywhere But There is because I have shared with you all that the majority of whiskey comes out of Kentucky and Tennessee. I am going to be trying all whiskeys that are from someplace else. None of them will be out of Kentucky. None of them will be out of Tennessee. So I am doing something a little bit different, but we're getting back to the whiskey. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. It's called Anywhere But Here. So always, I want to thank you all for spending your time with me. I appreciate you. I want to thank you for everything that you have done for the autism campaign, the Spinning Autism campaign. Again, thank you everybody who participated, gave energy. Anything that you contributed it is appreciated. The mods who helped with the family reunion, all of the people who tuned in. And we have a new total. It is $6,001 courtesy of Beats for a Cure. Thank you so much, Beats for a Cure. I appreciate you, Demand and Conglomeration, right? That's what I'll say. And Corp. Thank you all so much. I'm really beyond words. Our goal was $5,000, and I shared with Locke. I said, I don't know if I set the goal too high. You know, I'm not sure. And he was like, don't worry about it, Lisa. It'll be okay. We will make the goal, and I'm confident we will exceed the goal. And we did. He was right. He was absolutely right. And sometimes you do need people in your life to encourage you and to help you to fly a little higher. That $1 is going to be the lifesaver, right? Thank you, D-Man. I appreciate it. To encourage you to push a little harder and try a little bit harder, and just kind of encourage you that, hey, whatever it is that you think you can do, you can always do just a little bit more. So I thank you all for participating. This means a lot to a lot of us here on Twitch on a personal level. I have a son that is 24 that has autism. Natty has a son that has autism. C Sharp has a daughter. I think Mike Tempo also has a child that has autism. There are a lot of us that are affected. And then, honestly speaking, just about everybody at some point in their life is going to encounter someone that has autism, or they're going to be connected to somebody that has autism in some way. So Big Stone said, what? No sense. But I just want to thank all of you all for that, for your energy and time. And next year, we'll be doing it again. And I will be part of the family reunion as long as Locke will have me be part of the family reunion. But I will continue to support this cause.
Family. So yes, you are going to always be a part of this. Spitting Autism will be a part of the part of it. So yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Very much. All right, y'all, let's take a look and see who's on. I know that of course the Rebomb is going on, but I do want to take a look at who else might be on, because since it's Wild, Wacky, and hopefully wonderful, I had the thought of maybe let's rate somebody different. Let's expand. Let's step out of the box on that a little bit, because of course we support our family, and I always want us to support our family. But I'm looking. And I do see a lot of our family on. There are a lot of them on. But I really want to choose somebody different. Okay. There are some folks that are on that I'm not familiar with. Some people that I am. Okay. Is that okay? It is. All right. Okay. So somebody is on, and I want to. Okay. All right. Okay. So we are going to go someplace that is different, but is affiliated with Brown Whiskey Woman. We are going to go to Dre, the producer. All right. And Locke is going to check real quick to see what he is doing. But the reason why I am talking about Dre, the producer, and if you all would please take a minute and follow him. He is the person that is responsible for my theme song. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. The group is called Chaos with a Kiss, and it is available on Spotify. It is fantastic. The whole thing is fantastic. So if you had an opportunity to listen to it, please do so. Hey, Grafton, late check-in. Were you here when I showed this? This was a gift to me from Grafton, you all. He gave me this. So Grafton, thank you. I appreciate you. I wanted to show it to everybody before I put it on my wall. But thank you, Grafton. I appreciate you thinking of me. And I told them the name of the place too. The Frivolous, Wonderfully Unnecessary, but it's not frivolous and unnecessary to me. But yes. So he is the person that is responsible for that song, and he is on. So we are going to go to him. We are going to raid into him. Love you too, Grafton. I appreciate you. So let's head over there, and y'all make sure that you check him out because that man is phenomenal. And you said it's a live band? Okay. So let's go over. I want to tell you all thank you. I will be back next Thursday again with the show, and it's anywhere but there. So it'll be all whiskey featured. I don't know how many whiskeys I'm going to do, but it'll be whiskey featured anywhere from Tennessee, anywhere but Tennessee or Kentucky. Okay. So I want to thank you all. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all taking our total up $6,001. I am so proud. Thank you so much for supporting the Spinning Autism campaign, and it will be officially closed after today. So you got till midnight tonight, right? But yeah, this was wild, wacky, and mostly wonderful. Most of it got the yes. So we can get out of here. And I'm gonna drink my my Eggo, because that was my favorite thing.
You're not gonna Lego your Eggo?
I wish I had some coffee to go with it. That's tomorrow. Ooh, you know what? I think if I pour some caramel rum in there, I think I might be on to something. D-Man say you got to midnight to make that scent. Yeah. So no green drinks, right? That's what y'all said. Don't serve up any green drinks. No Incredible Hulk. Unless it's a grasshopper. You can do that. Hey, Mackie Pooh. How you doing? Mac, I'm bringing some stuff home. Just saying. That's my son. Bye, y'all. See you next Thursday at 7.